Thanks so much for joining. We're doing Masking Madness, and already we have Ashley on, Leslyn, Rachel, Christine. Way to go. Make sure you get your name in the chat because today I am giving away the biocellulose sheet mask, one of our biocellulose, that's a mouthful, sheet masks, which I'm going to talk about. But if you've never tried this mask, oh my goodness, it's luxury in a package. And I'm going to share a cool trick of how you can keep using it as well, because there's so much serum in there. So we're going to be talking about products that's going to really help as we're transitioning seasons. So if you're watching this live, it is December, right? Winter, your skin's starting to feel dry, or maybe it's super oily because of, different heaters being on or different things. So it's great to mask, especially during transitions when the seasons are transitioning. So I'm going to do a quick introduction of about me, about the products, and then we're going to do a drawing. So if you're deciding to order from your beauty consultant, we'll spin the wheel and find out what the gift with purchase is. And then at the very end, one of you is going to win this mask. So make sure you get your name in the chat, whether you're watching on YouTube or Facebook. And then we'll do that drawing at the very, very end. So I've been building my Mary Kay business now for 15 years. I had my anniversary on Tuesday, December 10th. And so 2 days ago, I think that's Leslyn's birthday, actually. Happy birthday, Leslyn. And I had my very first facial December 1st. I never tried Mary Kay. I was a referral. I went to a facial and I enjoyed how soft my face felt. And then I think it was like the 8th or the 9th, can't remember what day it was. I went back for a follow-up makeover appointment. And I just began to gain more trust with the beauty consultant who had facialed me. I really appreciated her honesty. I tried this lip color that was horrible on me. And I was wondering what she was going to say. And she said, I don't think that's your color. And I was like, okay, you're someone I can trust. So I had built that relationship. And I fell in love with the values of the company. God first, family second, career third. I love that there's no sales quotas. I'm introverted. And so knowing that there's no quotas, I had to sell a certain amount each party or each facial, really took off a lot of pressure. I love that there was a career car program that you could earn career cars. And then I really have found that I was a little hesitant to join because I wasn't interested in working with women because I thought it'd be a lot of drama and gossip. Let's be real. Sometimes different jobs in your life that you've had can be a lot of drama and gossip. And what I found to be really refreshing is Mary Kay attracts women who live their life by the golden rule. We cheer for each other. We're happy for each other. We cry with each other. We pray for each other, and there's hard things going on. And I love the sisterhood in Mary Kay so much. So, and thank you. Happy anniversary and happy birthday. So fun. It's on the same day. So as we get started, let's go into our mask. I'm going to pull up this and we're going to go over 3 different masks that Mary Kay. I use all 3. And I'm going to share a little about how often I use, how long they last, and the benefits of them. So the very first one, everyone knows and loves our charcoal mask. I'm sure you've probably already tried this. If you have not, make sure you get a sample from your beauty consultant. We do a class every single Wednesday night where you can get samples, and this is one of the samples in there. So activated charcoal brings double its weight in impurities to the surface. So excess oil, blackheads, whiteheads. I love to use it if I get a breakout to help pull that acne to the surface and get rid of it as fast as possible. So it also has, not only does it have the activated charcoal, that's the active ingredient, but it has rosemary in there. There's peppermint, so it smells really refreshing. And as it's drying, it's getting tight and it's pulling that excess oil. You leave it on for about 25 minutes and then you just rinse it off. So it's not a peel-off mask. And so it's really gentle for your skin and it's really comfortable to get it off. I like to just get a warm washcloth, hold it there for a bit, and then rinse off when I'm ready to get it rinsed off. I use this once a week. I have dry skin. I mostly just use it on my nose, in the center of my forehead, and my center of my chin. So just kind of right there in the center of my face. If you are oily all over, use it all over. So you only use it in the areas where your skin is more oily. If you have really oily skin, you can get away with using it twice a week. I would just kind of space it out, because after you've used it, you have the benefits of it still going on for the next couple of days. So it's not a mask you need every day, but twice a week if you have oily skin, once a week if you have dry, and only put it in the areas where your pores are bigger, you have excess oil. So that is our charcoal mask. It's $26. It's a gigantic bottle. It's 4 ounces. This one bottle, my personal one's in my bathroom, and I've started using on October 8th of this year. And I'm going to see how many years it will last me, because I use a tiny bit, goes a long way. You don't want it too thick, because it's just going to take forever to dry. It'll be more effective if you just kind of apply a nice thin layer, thick enough that you can't see your skin, but thick enough you can't see your skin, but thin enough that it's going to dry. And here's a before and after picture. And welcome. We have Sarah on and Jan. Welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. Oh, and Jotina as well. Cool. Yeah, so this is the girl I joined Mary Kay with, Cheryl Lynn, and you can see the whiteheads on her chin. She put on the mask nice and smoothly, let it dry 25 minutes. If you're in a rush, take your hair dryer on the cold setting, just blast your face. I've done that a time or two. If I'm like, I got to do charcoal mask, but I don't have much time, like speed dry. But usually just let it dry naturally. You can be doing other things around the house, reading a book, you name it. I did have a friend who ran her errands. You might get some strange looks if you're running around town with your charcoal mask, but sweet Jocelyn did that one day. And that could be a great booking tool. Hey, do you want to try one of these? So so that is the charcoal mask. Amazing. Here's another great way to use 2 masks at the same time. So you can use the charcoal mask in the center or where you're oily, and you can multi-mask and at the same time use another mask that's for dry skin in the dry areas. And so this mask is, I have a bit of a cold. I just came down with yesterday. So I'm taking lots of vitamins and trying to get some sleep and drink some water. But sorry if I start coughing at some point. But this is our moisture renewing gel mask. It is my favorite. Let me open it up so you can actually see it. It's a slightly smaller bottle. It's only 3 ounces. And I love to use this in the dry areas, but my little trick is you can sleep with it on. And so I'll do my charcoal mask on Wednesday night, just in the a little more oily. And then I'll, get my face, I'll rinse that off, do my moisturizer, everything else, eye cream, everything. And then I sleep with this, and I just put a layer on top and also on my neck, nice and smooth. It doesn't get stiff. It doesn't get sticky. It doesn't get on my sheets, and it locks in your hydration while you're sleeping, and you can go to bed with it on. And then I just rinse it off in the morning. So that's how I like to use the moisture renewing gel mask. This mask is also $26, so the same price. And it just has, and there's a really cool page here that talks more about all the benefits. So it instantly hydrates. You can just use it for 10 minutes if you want, and then rinse it off. I like to sleep with it. But if you're maybe not that dry, you might not want, maybe just start with 10 minutes first, rinse it off and see how you feel. It locks in moisture, like I talked about. It de-stresses, purifies, nourishes, calms, firms, smooths, softens, and minimizes pores. And so I love to use it on my whole face and on my neck as well. So that is our, but I'm dry all over pretty much. So maybe you would only use it in the cheeks or, I don't know, your neck or something. But anyway, so that is that mask. And then we're going to talk about my BFF, the new, and it's actually not brand new, but is new when this picture came out. The TimeWise Repair. So anything with TimeWise anti-aging, but anything with repair is reversing those signs of aging. This is our lifting biocellulose mask inspired by Korean beauty. And if you've ever tried a sheet mask, you know how just incredible they feel. But this one is so different than any other sheet mask I've used. It's super silky. It's actually a mask that has 2 outer protecting edge barriers, I guess. It's kind of like sandwiched in. So when you get the mask, there's actually eye flaps that if you want to just lay down and be asleep while you're using this, or just close your eyes, you can actually use those flaps and they pull up and you can just cover them over your eyes. What I do is I actually cut those little flaps out, and then I actually layer them down here. So I have an extra layer under my eye area because that's my problem area. And anyway, and I just don't lay down and like, if I lay down, I definitely fall asleep. But anyway, so I find that to be really helpful. And if you're doing something at your desk or doing something around the house, you can have the mask on too. You might get some strange looks when your family walks into the room. That's for sure. My husband, a time or two, didn't know I had the mask on, and I turned around and he was a little surprised. But it has coconut water in it. And so after you cut out those flaps, I take off the little outer edges on both of those, put those on. And then I pull back one side of the mask. I adjust it on my face, and then I take off the outer edge of that. And then I adjust it to make sure it fits good. But there is so much serum in this package that when I take the mask out, I'm pulling the mask and I'm kind of just like making sure that all the serum kind of, as much of it as possible, can stay in this package. And then I'll use the mask when I'm done. 25 minutes or so is about how much time I usually leave that on, or until you start to feel it, it's drying out. I'll take off the mask and throw it away. But I'll keep this in my bathroom, just upright, so it's not like tilted and not spilling out serum. But I'll keep this upright, kind of sandwiched in between some other products so it stays up. And then for the next couple of weeks, when I'm doing my nighttime routine, I'll wash my face. And then the very first product I want to put on is this. And I dip my hand into the pouch and I get all the serum on my fingers. And then I can put it all over my face, my neck, my décolleté, and then I just let it dry for a second before I put on my next serum. And so that's a cool way to keep using this. So it's like you get to use it every night for about 2 weeks. Sometimes there is so much serum in there, it lasts about 2 weeks. It's insane. I also like to put it on my hands because that's an area that ages pretty quickly. And so that's beautiful. If you can do everything you do on your face, if you can apply it on your hands too, it's a really great tip. And I'm trying to be more aware of that as I get older. So that is Biocellulose mask. You can get 4 of them for $70. And so that can make a great gift for like yourself, or if you want to give away 4 of them to 4 different friends and wrap it up with a cute headband or something. That would make an amazing gift. A perfect stocking stuffer as well. So I love this mask. And there is a video on YouTube. If you type in Mary Kay Biocellulose Lifting Mask high school reunion, there's a cute video about a lady getting ready for her high school reunion. I think it's either her 30 or 40 year reunion. I'm not sure. But she's like, oh no, I'm going to be seeing people, ex-boyfriends. I want to make sure my skin looks amazing. So that's what she does there. So it's pretty comical. Let me pull up. I'm like clicking on the wrong pictures. Okay. So this is a before and after result of this man. I am amazed. I don't know how many uses, if you used all 4 of them or just after once, but it's pretty cool to see how his skin was so damaged from acne and how after using the mask, it helped hydrate and give his skin nourishment and fading scars. Like we talked about the repairing part of the time-wise repair. So I love that. I want to share that. So, okay. So as we wrap up, we're going to spin our wheel. And oh my gosh, share screen. This is good. And on here, we're going to spin the wheel and find out what our gift with purchase is. And so maybe it's something that you are ordering for yourself, or it's a last minute Christmas gift, or it's something you're just running low on that you need. It could be something we talked about today, either one of the masks or just something that you're needing. So when you do order from your beauty consultant, remind her that you get whatever it's going to land on as your gift with purchase. And, it looks like it's a mini eye makeup remover. I love eye makeup remover. Okay. Perfect. Let me just make a note of that. So mini eye makeup remover. That's perfect for travel. It lasts about 12 days. I've mapped it out. So when we went to Europe about 5 years ago, I knew we'd be gone for 14 days. And I'm like, how long does this last? So before we went on the trip, I kind of practiced with one of these, and I needed to take 2 of them because we were there for 14 days. And it only lasts 12. So I didn't want to run out. So that is our amazing oil-free eye makeup remover. Removes waterproof makeup as well as conditions your eyelashes. And so right now, I'm going to give you a chance to think about who do you know that you'd like to refer to a free pampering treatment. They can live anywhere in the United States. In fact, some of you I have never even met in person, like Ashley and Rachel and Jan. Have we ever met in person? I don't think so. I've met your brother. I've, of course, met your nieces and your nephew. Jan, I don't even think we need to meet. And Jotina, I've never met in person either. So I love the referral part. I was a referral. So 15 years ago, one of my good friends referred me to a facial. I had never tried the products, and she had no idea I was struggling with infertility and that I was bored out of my mind at home. I was teaching piano in the afternoons, but in the mornings I wasn't working in the morning, and I found myself pretty bored pretty quick. And so I also love, since the pandemic, that we've learned to do treatments virtually. And so you can think of anyone who lives anywhere in the United States and its territories. So if you know someone in the Virgin Islands, that's great too. So you can put their name down. And if you want, you can text them and say, hey, my good girlfriend, Sarah, or my good girlfriend, Roseanne, or my good girlfriend, Donna. I'm trying to look. Oh, and my good girlfriend, Jenna. You can just insert your beauty consultant's name and let them know that she is working towards a goal this month to do so many facials. You can ask your beauty consultant how many free facials she's working on. And even in January, she'll set a new goal as well. So you can think about, who do you love? You can reach out to them and say, would you like to help out my friend Sarah? She's trying to do 100 free facials. Or Donna, or whoever, your consultant is. And then you can check with them first. And I think that's a really great way. And then they can say, yeah, that sounds great. Or I'm not interested, or whatever. And whether they say yes or no, we always think of it as, they're not saying yes or no to us personally, but they're saying yes or no to Mary Kay. And so it's such a fun way to pamper and uplift someone and compliment someone, thinking of the hardest working woman, the happiest woman. So this gives me a chance also to write your names down on our Wheel of Names, because we're going to do our drawing here at the end. And so if you have not put your name in the chat, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you do that right now. I'm going to play some music for you. And let's see what song I want to play today. Okay, I think this will be a good one. Here we go. Oh, I love that song. Hopefully that got you in the Christmas spirit. So, okay, well, I've got everyone's names on the wheel, so I'm going to pull it up, and that way you can make sure that you are on there. And I went on the Facebook group and I saw that Holly was on and Sherry. So happy. So here's the wheel. So double check that you are on it. Maybe I'll make it a little bigger. There we go. That's a little bigger. But yay. So if you don't see your name on the wheel, please type in the chat or text me. I should probably go check my text messages. Make sure I cool. Yeah, so send me a text message. Awesome. So as we wrap up, I am going to share a little about the deals that we have going on right now and a little about the products. So that way, if you have some more questions. So on here these are like our best-selling products. On the very top is some of the deals we have going on. I'll share that in a second. The row right below that is our skincare. We have our anti-aging repair line. We have our Time-Wise, which is another anti-aging, but not so much repair on the Miracle set, 100% natural. We have our acne line. That's our Clear Proof, and our Mary Kay set, which is a really great entry-level skincare. Really great for sensitive skin and to help teenagers or maybe girls in their 20s just get into good skincare routines. So that's different skincare. A lot of those come in trial versions too, which is really fun. I know Sherry ordered a bunch for her granddaughters. So that's an amazing gift to give them, the gift of skincare. So grateful my mom introduced me to skincare when I was 12. And that helped me get into good habits. The row below that is more supplements, which we talked about. The masking set has both products we talked about, the charcoal mask and the moisture renewing gel mask. And I know Sue Highsmith just ordered 3 of the charcoal masks, I think for granddaughters or daughter. And then also the mask applicator, which helps apply the charcoal mask so you don't have to get it on your fingers. And so that's a really nice tool. You can get all of those for $64. Or if you're like, I'm really just dry, you can just get the hydrating mask, which is $26. Or if you're like, I'm really just oily and I don't want the mask applicator, you can just get the charcoal mask. So you decide. Then the biocellulose mask is not pictured on here, but it's $70 and you get 4 packages. So you get 4 biocellulose masks. And then like I said, 1 mask, because of all the serum in there, can last me about 2 weeks. And so that will last you about 2 months if you are using it every other week and then just using the serum in between. And then the bottom left is Love Your Look, and different eyeliners, mascaras, foundations, brush collections, lip products, eyeshadows. And then on the bottom, the Love the Extras, our satin hands, satin lips, which are super popular this time of year. So yes, Ashley says, get the new satin hands. Yes. Oh, 100%. Oh, her mom is loving it too. In fact, she got some for her mom last week as a nice Christmas gift. So yeah, the new satin hands is little citrus lilac. It smells amazing. And it is purple, which is my favorite color. So, and then at the very top is our dills. So we have the Cadillac, the Queen, and the Princess. So when you get multiple sets, you get a savings. So the Princess, you can pick 4 sets on the page and just pay $199. And you get our travel roll-up bag, which I have one right here. Oops, I'm dropping it. This bag is so cute. Look at the cute little hearts on it. It says Mary Kay. It has a handle here. I keep mine in my bathroom, just hanging up behind my bathroom door on a hook there. And then all the pockets, there's 4 of them. It's like as tall as me, but I'm really short, so it's not saying a whole lot. But and the pockets unzip at the top, so you can have them unzipped and they don't fall all out. So it's in the very, very top there. And then if you're going somewhere and you don't need everything, you just take out the pouches that you do need. But what I really love about this is we just went up to Bear Lake last weekend. I ripped out each 4 of the pockets and put them in different spots in my suitcase. And then I just fold this into thirds and lay it nice and flatly. And then when we get there, I can just pull it out and put it back together. So it really packs super light too when you individualize it like that. So that's the gift with purchase. So then our best kept secret is our starter kit. Right now, it's only $35 to start Mary Kay, which is such a low-cost startup. We look for women who want more and are willing to work for it. We look for women who want to pamper and empower others. And as a result of that, you kind of get pampered and empowered yourself too. So I love how the Mary Kay business opportunity is structured. And then when we do order from Mary Kay, our minimum order is $225. We get a hand select $450 retail and just pay half of that. And you only have to do that once a year to remain a consultant. And I wasn't sure if I would like this opportunity. I was very hesitant. I loved what the company stood for, but I wasn't quite sure if it was my jam and my fit. But the thing I love the most is there's a 90% buyback guarantee that I could try Mary Kay for an entire year. So 365 days. And if I found at any point it wasn't for me, I can send back my products and get 90% of my money back. And that was so comforting. And I joined in December. So this is my anniversary month. And so if you join this month, we share the same anniversary month, which is really exciting. And I loved this time of month because between Christmas and New Year's, a lot of people have a lot of time off work. And I loved pampering and uplifting and learning how to do facials. And so that was super fun. And I was with aunts and cousins and my grandma and been able to facial them when I was brand new in this company. And then there's a lot of tax benefits too. Hey, babe. Oh, fun. There's packages popping up every day. I'm sure the same for you guys at your house. So I loved learning, but then the tax advantage of having an in-home business and being able to, it's kind of like having a baby the last month of the year. You get to write on your taxes for next year, right off that you had a baby. It's kind of the same thing with in-home business. So, so beautiful. Okay. So, and talk to your accountant about that. I can't give you tax advice, right? But okay, I think we're ready to do our drawing here. So make sure you text your beauty consultant. Let her know that you were on here watching. Let her know if you have any questions. Let her know if there's any products that you're needing for yourself or for others. We can guarantee that it will be, if you don't live close to us and you're needing products, we can guarantee it will arrive by Christmas if you order by December 15th. So that is on Sunday. So but that's nice to know that Mary Kay guarantees it by us ordering. But then, okay, so let's pull this up. I'm going to double check my messages, make sure. Okay, I think I have everyone on here. There's a lot of other places to go check. So yay, Sherry. I'm so glad. I just barely saw your message here. You got your order. So glad you got those. Okay. Yay, let's spin our wheel and find out who our lucky winner is. This biocellulose mask will rock your world. I'm so excited for you. And it looks like the beautiful Jotina. Yay, Jotina. Oh my gosh. I can't think of who deserves this more. Jotina's been through so much in the last few months. Lost her beautiful daughter-in-law. And Jotina, you deserve some pampering with all that you've been through. So we love you so much, Jotina, and think about you and pray about you and your family and your sweet grandsons losing their mom. So we'll get this to you. Thank you guys so much for being on here. Yay, Jotina. Love that. And next week is, what class am I teaching? I think it's contour like the Kardashians. So if you want to be learning some cool contour tricks right before holiday parties and stuff. Yes, Jotina says, oh my gosh. Oh, so glad. You're welcome. You are welcome. So, and Rachel, shout out to Rachel. She was on our Winning Wednesday yesterday. And I know many of you were on that too. She was one of the $100 cash drawing winners. So cool. So I love that. And Rachel, you were so lucky because she won $100 in August. I'm like, girl, I don't know anyone who's won it twice. That's fantastic. So shout out to you. That's super exciting. Fun to get cash right before Christmas. So hope to see you guys next week at Contour and have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you so much for supporting your consultant. Make sure you text her right now and let her know you're watching because she gets credit either way. So thanks so much.